Hello. Happy memorable Monday. Welcome to Moments with Mary. Thanks again to all essential workers and healthcare professionals and caregivers for what you do to take care of us. You are doing an outstanding job. But remember, as individuals, we must help each other to take care of ourselves. So thanks again for listening and watching today. I see Adrian and Manami out there. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I will share a few poems. And because Sunday is Father's Day, I'll feature some poems about dads. But the first piece I will share, which I've always wanted to do this, since yesterday was our church anniversary, and the theme was Lift Every Voice and Sing. I want to read that piece. As you know, it was written as a poem and then later set to music. So lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise, high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat, I have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam, God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who has brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us unto the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shattered beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. And that's Lift Every Voice and Sing, written by James Weldon Johnson. And the second piece is entitled Memories of My Dad. And it was written by Rebecca Cook. He wasn't a hero known by the world, but a hero he was to his little girl. My daddy was God who knew all things, and better than Santa with the gifts he'd bring. I knew his voice before I could speak, and loved it when he would sing me to sleep. He changed my diapers and sat up all night when my body was weak and I'd put up a fight. He'd come home late with not much to say, and made us all kneel as he taught me to pray. He taught me life lessons of right from wrong, and instilled in me values that I might be strong. And so through the years, like a hero he stood, working to give all that he could. His presence was important, and we loved to see him smile, but no one in the world could emulate his style. And so, dear Dad, my best memory to recall is the gift of your presence, the greatest gift of all. And that's Memories of My Dad, written by Rebecca D. Cook. And the second one is The Good Little Boy, and it was written by Edgar Guest. Once there was a boy who never tore his clothes or hardly ever, never made his sister mad, never whipped for being bad, never scolded by his ma, never frowned at by his pa, always fit for folks to see, always good as good could be. This good little boy from heaven, so I'm told, was only 7. Yet he never shed real tears when his mother scrubbed his ears. And at times when he was dressed for a party in his best, he was careful of his shirt not to get it smeared with dirt. Used to study late at night, learning how to read and write. When he played a baseball game, right away, he always came when his mother called him in. And he never made a din, but was quiet as a mouse. When they'd have company in the house, liked to wash his hands and face, liked to work around the place. Never, when he tired to play, left his wagon in the way, or his bat and ball around, put them where they could be found. And that good boy married Ma, and to this day, he is my pa. And that's The Good Little Boy. And this piece is entitled My Dad. If I could write a story, it would be the greatest ever told. I'd write about my daddy, for he had a heart of gold. My dad, he was no hero, known around the world. He was everything to me, for I was his baby girl. I'd write about the lessons he taught me right from wrong. He instilled in me the values that one day I'd be strong. He taught me to face my fears, take every day as it comes. For there are things that we can't change. He would say, what's done is done. He would say, hold your head up high, carry yourself with pride. Thanks to him, I am somebody. I will never run and hide. If I could write a story, it would be the greatest ever told. I'd write about my daddy, for he had a heart of gold. And that's entitled My Dad, and it was written by Vicky Fry. And the next poem is entitled Silent Strong Dad. He never looks for praises. He's never one to boast. He just goes on quietly and working for those he loves the most. His dreams are seldom spoken. His wants are very few. He's there, a firm foundation through all our storms of life. A sturdy hand to hold on to in times of stress and strife. A true friend we can turn to when times are good or bad. One of the greatest blessings, the man that we call Dad. And these are all poems in reference to dads or fathers, because Sunday is Father's Day. I hope I read a poem that reminded you of your dad, one that you would cherish. My mother always said that we need to keep a poem or a song in our heart, so that if we need to call upon something or reach down within to get something or need something to say, we have that piece there. If you have a favorite poem that you'd like for me to read this week, get it to me, and I'll be happy to share it. I hope all of you had a happy weekend. I did. I went to visit with my mother. Keep her in your prayers because she's not feeling well these days. So I want to thank you again for listening and watching. Take care of yourself. Pray for peace and justice. Laugh. Exercise. Call a friend. Someone you have not talked to recently. Call. That will help perk that person up. I hope you continue to have a healthy day. So thanks again for listening and watching. I love you, and I will see you on Wednesday. I see Ann watching, Deborah, Adrian again. Thanks again. This really helps to make my day. I love you.